Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Teamwork. So, as you guys know, we're in that health and wellness phase, and you just completed what is now the plate. It used to be the food pyramid, and the kids had an opportunity to clip out ads from local grocery stores, and making healthier meals on a budget. Again, playing to the audience that we serve, getting them to see that they can eat healthy on a budget and go to their local grocery stores, or maybe it's a fast food establishment, and learn how to eat healthier, right? So hopefully you had a good first session. Now we're going to take it up a notch, and we're going to include some physical activity. So really it's going to be about, those healthy food choices and engaging in physical fitness, which again we know gets those endorphins going, and when the kids are feeling good, of course we talk about making those good decisions, right? And they'll make good healthy decisions, not only with what they eat, but how they live their lives at the end of the day. So what are we going to do today? Today we're going to do, as I said, some fun activities, but we're going to start off with our question of the day. So, if you could participate in the Olympics, summer or winter, all right? There's summer and winter Olympics. What would it be? All right, so now that the Olympics are around the corner, we can get the kids excited talking about the Olympics. I think if it were my turn to answer this question, I would want to do the uneven bars. I think the uneven bars are cool. I just love the muscle tone, but I would love to personally do the uneven bars. I'd probably kill myself, but I think they're really cool. So that would be my answer to that Olympic question. So think about your answer. All right, so now let's talk about our Energizer. You see I got my little heart there going boom, boom. We want to build that healthy, strong heart. And we're going to start off with a fun game of food bingo. And I'm sure you guys have played bingo before. And the kids have played bingo before. But they're going to get a bingo card, right? They'll get a bingo card with the free space in the middle. And they're going to go around and try to get initials. And they're going to try to fill up their bingo card so they can yell out bingo. So the different, little scenarios on here: someone who has cooked dinner for their family, someone who doesn't eat fast food, that's probably going to be a hard one, someone who brings lunch to school, someone who plays basketball, someone who goes to the grocery store and shops with their parents, someone who's been hiking, someone who likes Brussels sprouts, that's probably going to be blank, someone who doesn't drink soda, probably another blank category, but you never know, right? Someone who's tried coconut water. I wish I was there to try coconut water. I love it. Coconut water is really good for you. A lot of electrolytes. But anyway, they're going to play food bingo, and then once they fill up their card, they'll yell bingo, and then, at least they're getting to know each other, they're mingling with each other, they're starting to learn from their peers, or, what kind of healthy food choices do they make, what they have in common, and so on and so forth. So, healthy food bingo is what you guys are going to start off with. Now, your main activity is called the Burn Challenge. The Burn Challenge, and boy, is it a challenge. But it's called the Burn Challenge, all right? So, what are we going to do in the Burn Challenge? We've got 5 activities for you. Before we kick off those activities, you guys are going to meet in your classroom, so look up for an email from your coordinators. It'll tell you what time to meet out in the field or the blacktop or your multi-purpose room. But just start off in your classroom with what's good with you, your question of the day, your Energizer, and then you also might want to, have a discussion about these different menu items. There's a round 1 that's about breakfast, round 2 is about lunch, round 3 is about an after-school snack, round 4 is about dinner, and round 5 is about dessert. Because you want to get the conversation going, because once you get outside, it's a field day, and it's going to be a little crazy, and you're going to have a lot of fun, but you might lose this message, and this message is really cool. So, let's say our kids went to one of our more commercial kind of restaurants like a Denny's, and they had a meat lover scramble with a side of hash browns and a chocolate milk. The total calories for all that is, the meat lover scramble is 1,100 calories, with the hash browns is 210 calories, and with the chocolate milk is 280 calories. That's a total of, are you ready? 1,630 calories. Oh my gosh. I probably wouldn't eat for a week. But anyway, that's an example of a breakfast item. So you might want to have that conversation with them. It would approximately take 7 hours to burn off that entire meal. Who has 7 hours to exercise? I wish I did. But anyway, pretty eye-opening, right? The next one is lunch, a double with onion fries and chocolate shake from In-N-Out. That's a total of 1,760 calories. To burn, they're going to practice burning off 1 French fry, which is 1 trillion calories in itself. I think the French fries are 400 calories. An after-school snack, hot Cheetos, you know, our kids' favorite. That's 180 calories just in that little bag of hot Cheetos. They'd have to run for 18 minutes just to burn off a bag of hot Cheetos. Let's say they had 2 slices of pepperoni pizza, breadsticks, and a Caesar salad. That's a total of 1,390 calories. Oh my goodness, I had that just on Sunday night. And then the next one is dessert. If they had a peanut butter and jelly milkshake from the Cold Stone. Yeah, that sounds good, huh? That's 2,010 calories. I don't think I'm drinking any more milkshakes. So anyway, you want to have that discussion and, you know, at least highlight those different menus and tell them how many calories in each of those, and then they can go outside and they really connect it to the physical activity with burning off those calories. All right, so you see the connection. You're going to talk in the classroom about the calorie intake, then you're going to go outside and show them how to burn calories. All right, so your first one is back-to-back, pretty simple. Students will be in pairs, so each team will be in pairs. And this activity is pretty simple. They can't use their hands. They'll put a balloon between them in their lower backs, and they'll have to go to a cone. There'll be a cone, right? And they got to go around the cone. So they'll have this in between their backs. They can't use their hands, and they're going to go all the way, 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 go around the cone, and then come back, and then pass it off to the next team. If they drop it, they got to start over. All right? So that one will be for the breakfast round. They're going to, you know, that'll be their challenge to burn up that 1,630 calorie breakfast. The next one is the hula hoop relay. Good old-fashioned hula hoop, pretty simple. One at a time, they'll roll a hula hoop. They're going to roll it, again, to the cone, go around the cone, come back, and then pass it off to the next person, all right? Mentors, we're going to need some of you standing at the end of those cones so you can make sure that they're really doing the activity. That's hula hoop relay to burn off lunch. The next one is the after-school snack, and it's called the cotton ball carry. Pretty simple, cotton ball carry. They're going to just get a spoon and a cotton ball. Oop. And it's the same thing. They're going to run across the field, run around the cone, come back and try to keep that cotton ball on their spoon. All right? So that's the cotton ball carry. And that one is to burn off the after-school snack. The next one is the dinner with the pizza. And this one's over, under, through. And this should be funny. And it should be a lot of fun. In their first round of over, under, through, the kids are going to line up back to back. All right? Back to back. And what they have to do is pretty simple. See how it says over, under? Just like that. So we're repeating this over, under movement. So they'll go over their shoulders, so the first student will pass it over the shoulder. The student who's behind them has to put it under, and then over, and then under, and then over, and then under. And so we're passing this one item over, under, till it gets to the back. The next item that they're going to have to pass and over, under will be a cup, and the cup will be filled to the brim with water. So now they have to be careful. So again, so over, under, with as minimal spillage as possible. And then last but not least, you'll have a bucket, right? And in that bucket will be a soapy, wet, slippery balloon. They'll have to pick that balloon up and pass it over, under, and hopefully not pop it. All right? And that's pretty much it. Those are your challenges. The back-to-back balloon with the balloon in between their backs. The hula hoop, rolling a hula hoop. Cotton ball, carrying a cotton ball on a spoon. Over, under, you'll do a bean bag. You'll do a cup of water, and then you'll do a soapy, slippery, wet balloon. And then last but not least is a push-up relay. And you guys know about the push-up relay. They're really going to run to the end of a cone, do their push-ups, and then come back. If they can't do a complete push-up, they're welcome to do it on their knees. I would listen for my coordinator. The coordinator might give some alternatives to push-ups just in case the kids are struggling with push-ups, but we'll come up with something. And that's it in a nutshell. So as you see, we're going to talk about the kind of foods that we eat from those fast foods or those snacks or those more commercial restaurants, the calorie intake from those things, and then how we can incorporate some physical activity just to bring those calories down a little bit, all right? We're not talking about being skinny, but we're talking about maybe we can, bring some of those calories down so that, we can live a happier, healthier life. And that's it in a nutshell. It's Will signing out.